This is Minutia Men with Rick and Dave.
We are spending way too much time with one another.
I know.
We just, although
we vacationed together.
we just
went
on vacation together.
It was a business trip, though.
It was a business trip. We pitched a couple clients on books.
Did. Yep. We had one of our former guests, Kurt Elling. We met with him a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I think we mentioned about him doing a book. 3 seconds, maybe?
He said to me, first thing he said to me, he goes, hey, I just wanted to mention to you, I listened to your last show. Artillery shell up his ass? I'm like, we try to keep it classy here.
Yeah, right. Well, speaking about Kurt Elling, that was
fun.
So Kurt is starring on Hadestown.
Yeah.
On Broadway in
Right.
New York. So let's go see our buddy Kurt.
Right.
And he was fucking amazing.
He was amazing.
He was amazing. And the show is really
He
great.
plays Hermes.
Right.
He's the narrator of the whole show. And he has such confidence and stage presence. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And he walks into a bar confident.
He does.
Yeah.
And fashionable.
Yeah. Yes, right. He had the little ascot.
Like he had the same hat as me, and
but
he was
wore
wearing it sideways a little bit.
Much better.
And I said, wow, that's the same hat. He goes, you should tip it over. I said, yeah, I can't pull it off. I can't.
Right. No. But it was really great to see him, and he really, if anybody has a chance to go, I think Kurt will be there through March, right?
Yes.
Or to some part in March.
So check it out. Hadestown is the name of the show.
Yeah, and he was just wonderful.
And we also brought our friend Dane along.
Our 83-year-old friend Dane,
without him, we would still be in New York because we couldn't find our way out of a paper bag.
The best part about the whole having Dane. So Dane he's 65 because he showed us his Medicare card, which
right.
was a kind of. I think we had a $30 drink toasting his Medicare card.
Yeah, Dane is for those of you in Chicago. He's a reporter at Fox 32. Dane Placco is his name, and a long 4-year friendship with us.
And Dane was 65 when we were in college.
He was.
Right?
He was.
But in this trip, I noticed he has really aged, maybe not like a fine wine, I don't know, but so he went to the library to check out the Fodor's
New York guide.
Yeah. Everybody else is on their phone looking at and he's
old school.
He is old school. But I love the fact that he didn't want to pay for the Fodor's book.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll check out a library like all old people do.
And also, here's another thing: if you're ever with Dane Placco and he wants to show you something, and he says it's just a few blocks, it's miles. We had like 7 million steps every day while we were in New York.
Right. But we did some great, for those who are into baseball or just into culture. The Jackie Robinson Museum was phenomenal.
And I think my highlight of the Jackie Robinson Museum is there is on the floor of the Jackie Robinson Museum, there's a tape measure of his long jump. And it's like 26 feet, 9, and because he won an Olympic medal.
He didn't win. Did he win a?
I think he did.
I don't know if whatever.
Okay, but anyway, it was on the ground.
Yeah,
and it was 26 feet 8 inches or something like that. Dave tried to match it, and you hit 6 feet, which is pretty good.
Which was pretty good.
Yeah.
And this is after about 17,000 steps that day too. So I'm still hurt. Are you exhausted? So
I am.
I
wrote down 2 jokes that were my favorites because lines were flying the whole time. Yeah. We walked by a sign for the Museum of Sex, and you said, they're open twice a month and you got to beg to get in.
Not bad.
I like that one. We walked by a Buddhist temple. We were in Chinatown, and you noticed the shape of Buddha. You go, I could be a Buddha. Call me Judah. Not bad.
Okay. I am going to start a hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, for men, and that just has no mirrors. In the hotel, those are I think they were fun mirrors. You know how you go to the carnival and that makes like your funny because holy Yeah.
Well, we
The
need
lighting in there,
we need
though.
to do a show, and we're gonna keep
I'm
it
still
classy.
really tired.
We'll keep it classy this week. No, you
No,
know what?
I don't
All
think
right,
so,
We'll
actually.
see what happens.
I don't think
it's
so.
time for Minutia Men.
The following is a Tony Lasano podcast, an Opie production on the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. This is Minutia Men with Rick and Dave.
You know, I also love about New York. It's really, really affordable.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I had a drink at the bar in the hotel.
Yeah.
It was $28.50.
Yeah.
One drink, and I wasn't. It wasn't made out of gold. It was scotch.
So you said keep it classy?
Keep it classy.
All right. New year, new
Yes.
class. Is that what you're talking about?
That's right.
All right. This comes out of Scotland.
Oh, great.
Okay.
See already.
Hundreds gather in Glasgow to watch full force kicking the balls. This avant-garde event was billed as a final send-off to male anatomy before a trans person's bottom surgery. Do you know what the bottom surgery is?
No, I'm a top.
Okay. Well, it's the bottom surgery is changing your genitalia, right? So this male, biological male, is transitioning into and he's going to have, or they, I don't. No disrespect to
Still
anybody.
has the balls at this point.
Exactly. He has his testicles right here, and he put up a poster which circulated. Which he put it up the poster on like the bookstore. Come watch me get kicked in the balls one last time before bottom surgery. Okay, and evidently, so it took a picture of the poster, put it on social media. They were expecting 10 people or 20 people. They got like hundreds to watch this. Okay,
I would have gone.
oh my,
I would have gone.
Free,
Yeah.
right? At this day and age, the money we just spent in New York.
Yeah.
You know what, New York? Maybe you should have some free events like this. And the kick will be delivered. And this is per the poster, full force, big boot, and execution style. Okay?
Wow.
So
Okay.
hundreds of people come to whatever this.
Like a park somewhere.
Right. It was a park, and they were waiting for him to get kicked in the balls. Right.
Yeah.
They did ask nobody to film it because they had a videographer on staff.
Right.
That was going to do it.
Proprietary.
And believe me,
Trademarked.
Believe me, I've scoured the internet and I have found no video of this or whatever. So he basically, like I said, to cheer. I mean, he squatted down. Okay, some big guy with big boots took out, and just cracked him in the gonads to cheers. Afterwards, everybody just cheered.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of women were there. Probably cheering.
Isn't that your theory that that nothing makes them laugh more than seeing some guy get kicked in the balls?
Well, Michelle.
Yeah.
Hates the Three Stooges.
Right.
Oh, they're stupid. It's just violence. Blah 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 blah. I get kicked in the when the kids were little. I would get headbutted or punched in the balls 100%. And it was like night at the Improv for her. She just couldn't stop laughing.
Exactly.
Right. And I think
little bag of popcorn.
Yeah, right. Just what was the worst you've ever? You're a soccer player. Did you have any?
Oh, many times.
Really?
Many times.
And now, if you get do you just suck it up or do you just wallow in pain on the ground?
Well, you when you're playing soccer, you just keep going. You just get up and carry on.
Did you, or were you the one that would?
I don't think I ever inflicted any ball damage on anyone else.
But no, I'm saying, you were the
there was a
damagee.
time. I remember I was playing defense once. Some kid kicked the ball right at he didn't kick me, but the ball hit me like flat on, and I went down like a sack of potatoes.
I was at a party at a fraternity at U of I.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was just waiting in line at the keg, and a woman was in front of me, and she just kind of turned around, and her arm kind of just swung and hit me right. It wasn't not even full force. I mean, it was just a
glancing blow.
Glancing blow, and I just
so to
toppled.
Speak.
Absolutely, just toppled like a little baby.
Yeah. It hurts, gals. It hurts.
Hey, do you know? By the way, do you know what the surgery to remove testicles is called?
No.
Marriage.
Do
you know what the surgery to add male genitalia is called?
No, what?
It's an addictomy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Classy.
Gotcha.
2026.
All right.
Classy.
Well, I got a story that's equally classy. Maybe not that classy. This is my favorite time of year because they come out with these lists. And Illinois yesterday released their list of vanity license plates that they rejected.
Yeah.
And it's always one of my favorite things because it shows the creativity of our fellow citizens in the state of Illinois.
I thought I saw they usually have like a press conference or something.
They did have a press conference. The Secretary of State is Alexei Giannoulias. And here are some of the ones that this year. No Illinois drivers will be bricked. That apparently means something on the roads this year. They will also, somebody tried to get TYPESHT.
Type shit?
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Okay.
Here's another one that I think you're going to like. IBPOOPN.
I poop.
I be pooping.
Okay, well, that's...
Yeah.
Why
that
not?
one didn't get through. Here's another one. ICUP.
Oh, come on.
That didn't get through.
Oh, come on.
I know. So those were among the 550 inflammatory, profane, offensive, or too difficult to read vanity license plates rejected by the office. They had 56,000 applications for vanity plates, so that's a small percentage. But he said Illinoisans consistently show off their creativity on customized license plate, but anything that hits the road has to meet the standards of good taste and decency. And our team is fluent in lewd lingo and sneaky swearing. They catch it all. In fact, he said that he learned something new this year, and that he now knows what a BBL is. Do you know what that is?
BBL.
It's a Brazilian
butt lift.
Butt lift.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was kind of interesting. Some of the reasons they reject things like MW, MW, MWM was rejected because if you were trying to say what the license plate is to the cops, it would be too hard to do it.
Oh.
And also OOQQOO.
Because they all looked like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those were rejected. But, so I spent some time on this. I spent some time thinking about this.
Did ChatGPT help you
No.
with this? Okay.
No, because I know that they've tried every sexual innuendo,
Sure.
Everything. They've tried it all.
Yeah.
Right? But have they tried it in German?
Okay.
All right.
Right. Not bad.
So now everyone knows the big German. You can't go Schwanz,
Right.
Right. The other ones aren't, as interesting, Arsch. You're going to know what that is. Right. But here's one for you, right? You tell them that you run a yoga class for dogs.
Okay.
And you want the license plate FURZEN. Furzen.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. But what does that mean to you?
Fart.
Okay, that's
Let's
funny.
do it.
Okay, that's
somebody out there do it.
Okay, good.
All right.
I once saw a license plate. I am not making this up.
Yeah.
DUI2X.
DUI. Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah, and he was driving on the road. A little wavy.
Yeah, a little stupid.
Yeah. Right, I know. Look at me.
Yeah, who do you think is, who's that guy over there?
Who's that DUI? I never. Well, what is? I'm not. If you know what, we'll next time we do this story because we repurpose this again next year.
Yeah,
let's play the Fargo joke.
Okay.
Do you remember the license plate Fargo joke?
No.
All right. Well.
All right.
Next year.
We'll say.
Hey, we got a review.
All right. Let's see.
This is from Shanty 8.
Oh, Shanty. Hello, Shanty.
And you're wearing your. Are you wearing this hat from now? This little this Ireland hat? Is it an Ireland hat or?
Yeah, I'm good. I'd say like a cabbie hat.
Yeah, like
you know why?
Okay.
I desperately need a haircut. So if I don't wear the hat, my hair is just wild and crazy.
Minutia Men is a light.
You know how that gets? It's like gets in your eyes and
Minutia Men is a light Chicago flavored podcast that leans into quirky observations, local culture, and easygoing banter rather than deep analysis.
That is true.
It's best enjoyed as a casual listen.
Okay.
Can't fault it.
Yeah, well, it's a serious world out there. You need a place that's not so serious.
Well,
all the time.
we were there in the during the arraignment.
Yeah,
and walking to the courthouse. That was
right.
To see.
The Venezuelan former president Maduro was
arraigned right where
it was like going to the OJ trial.
Yeah, I mean there were
hundreds and hundreds.
Well, you saw yourself on CNN, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for another feature.
Time now for Studio Walls.
And the words of the prophets were written on the studio walls.
So this week, Dave, January 15th, 2019, we lost a legend. We lost a legend here in America. Carol Channing passed away.
Of course.
And Carol Channing is, remember her from Hello, Dolly, and I think she was on MAME, and she was a very famous actress.
She Hollywood Squares probably at
probably
time.
Hollywood Squares. She kind of talked funny.
Yeah, with the cigarette voice.
And her face was like 70% teeth.
Yeah.
Well, we had somebody who knew her, Allison Arngrim, on the show, and Allison played Nellie on Little House on the Prairie. But her father was also an agent, and so she knew like the old time stars. She was a friend of Liberace, and she was a friend of Carol Channing. And during our interview, we talked about Carol a little bit. I'll just give you a little taste of that, and here we go.
Okay. Lovely woman, love her. Carol Channing is true. Carol Channing will, her thing was, she would take her clothes off anywhere. It was the theater. She didn't care who was still in the room when she'd change her clothes. And so that was kind of, I'd seen it before. My husband was a little shocked. We stopped at her and her husband's place on the way to dinner. We're all going out together. And she was like, and then everything time. And she's just like whipping her blouse off. And he's like, Carol Channing changing clothes in front of me. Oh my God, do I need to leave?
Well, leave? No way. I'm getting my phone and taking pictures if I'm in the same room with Carol Channing.
Well, and that was the freaky thing. Is the first time she totally dropped laundry, as it were. And I'm like, Carol Channing is like getting naked. The second thing that blew my mind was, oh my God, was that woman in shape?
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
She was in her 80s. She could kick her leg over her head on stage. She would do that. She was in such I was like, I saw Carol Channing naked, and you could bounce quarters off her abdomen. I mean, it was like, I was looking at Carol. I got to go to the gym. Carol Channing.
Yeah, right.
is in better shape than I am. Jesus.
That's it. Yeah. And you can listen to this. It's episode number 174 of Minutia Men Celebrity Interview. But here's something I wanted to tell everybody. Did you know that we're on YouTube?
Yes, we are on YouTube, and we were, and up to like a couple of months ago, I didn't even know.
We had no idea, and my son Sean told me there's like 170 episodes of our show on YouTube that we had no idea was on there.
It's just audio, not.
It's just audio, but still, you can check it out because the numbers of views are pretty embarrassing. This one has 8 views because we've never mentioned that we're on.
Right.
But this episode, if you want to go check it out, she's got stories about Liberace, Pia Zadora, Carol Channing, Jerry Lee Lewis, Michael Landon.
I loved the story because she played the villain in Little House on the Prairie. Wasn't there? She was at like some parade or something, right?
Yes. I think Macy's parade.
And she was dressed up in because she had like the wig, the curly Q pigtail wigs, right? Or whatever.
Yes, exactly.
And she was in character, and people were like throwing things at her. Didn't her dad have to come and rescue her or something? I love her.
People hated that character.
I love America. Hey, let's keep it classy. Continue.
Yes, please. Classy.
Stop sending butt plugs to Bahrain. Toronto sex store receives letters from the U.S. Department of War.
Oh, boy.
Now,
it's not the Department of War.
I know. But
stop saying that.
It's the Department of Defense, but the people, our people like calling it the Department of War. A Toronto-based sex toy retailer called Banjaban found itself at the center of an unlikely international incident after multiple shipments of butt plugs destined for a U.S. military base in Bahrain were intercepted and returned with 2 official Pentagon letters on Department of Defense letterhead. Evidently, they didn't like this, right? A department spokesperson speaking on background was quoted as saying, "We take all foreign objects entering U.S. military installations very seriously, particularly
That's
those.
not a military installation.
Yeah, right. Are you just happy to see me? Particularly those designed for internal use. Adding that the shipments violated host nation import rules. So, in a sense, the U.S. has opened a whole new front in the Middle East.
Oh, we're back in this case.
Well, and it's not over oil or ideology. It's a looming threat of weapons of ass destruction. I came up with that without use of ChatGPT. Weapons of ass destruction. Hey, butt plug, you guys. If you got a lot of butt plugs.
I not only do I not have. I don't understand how it works. What the purpose of it is.
I don't either.
Okay.
But you'd have one with a Cubs logo, right?
Well, I mean, if you're going to do it, you got to be stylish. So I have a story that is totally different than yours.
A little cold. I mean,
yeah,
a little cold in New York.
It's, we were surrounded by millions of people in New York. And there's some bad flu going around. I mean, there's something really bad out there that we're not hearing about. But hey, whatever. This is my favorite story. Every January, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission puts out their list of emergency room visits. Oh, no. And there's a database. And this is my list of things that got stuck in bodies that had to be retrieved from emergency rooms.
So Kurt Elling, when you start the first thing,
you shouldn't have mentioned the artillery shell.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is great. All right, so you can find these. They're all online. Go to defector.com. It's got the whole list of them, but I'm going to go over a few.
And this is put out by.
It's a U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And here are things that were found and had to be retrieved.
Yeah, I got it.
From the penis. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. You know that tiny little hole in the front? That's all you got room. That's the only place that goes in.
Yeah.
Listen to some of these things.
Uh-huh.
A battery.
What?
Okay. I hope it's a AAA.
I would think. Yeah.
Chest piece.
Well, because the 9-volt would have the prongs. That would.
What if it's like a C cell? Yeah. There's some damage done. Chest piece is another one.
Okay.
A pen, a pencil, a comb, an apple core, a thermometer.
Well, he was sick.
Yeah, I thought I had a fever. Headphones, a guitar string.
What do you mean headphones?
Headphones. Probably like a iPod, right? An Allen wrench.
That's the plus one, right?
The Allen wrench is the one that IKEA gives you, the little.
Okay.
But
right.
But that's kind of
Phillips is the plus.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. Exactly. Those are all inside the little tiny penis.
Yeah.
All right. Here's some in the ladies' parts.
Okay.
All right. A holiday bell.
Christmas.
Ring-a-ling-ling.
Yeah.
A plastic orca, like the whale.
Like the ones you get at the Museum of Science and Industry.
Yeah. Yep. You put a quarter in.
And you get the wax.
Right.
Which is now like $6.
I'm sure it's $20. And then they also have descriptions on some of these of what the client said when they came into
how it happened.
And here's a couple of good ones. Yeah. I inserted 2 diamond rings in my vagina while at a party for fear they would be stolen. Okay. And they got stuck. I put a bag of marijuana in my vagina for 2 days, and it's very uncomfortable.
Okay. Why would you do that? Marijuana is legal everywhere now.
I don't know. I was using a piece of plastic to masturbate when I got spooked by the wind outside and threw the sheet over myself. In the process, I lodged a piece of plastic deeper into my vagina, and I was not able to retrieve it. And then here's my favorite.
Don't put that on your dating profile.
Here's my favorite. A beer bottle, because I was on a cruise on my honeymoon.
You were with, yeah.
I don't want to go on that cruise. All right, but those are just that's your opening act.
Yeah, right.
Because who's the star of the show?
Well, we've already talked about it.
Damn near killed him. Wrecked him. Okay. Damn near killed him. All right, here we go. There's another patient.
This is
by the way, we do this every January, so be sure to come back next January. Patient states that he put a baseball in his rectum to see what it felt like.
Well, that is the purest.
It's
that
true.
is the most truthful.
I think so.
They
found an aerosol can.
Okay.
Stay away from the fireplace.
Yeah.
A baton.
Like
Like
the
people,
parade.
Yes,
the road?
yes.
Okay.
A turkey baster.
Okay.
And then there's the usual shower ones. Like reports he slipped in the shower and a shampoo bottle went into his rectum. You're like, oh. And then there's
That's just always
every year. It's in here every year.
I fell.
I love that. Yeah. But then here's one that's realistic. States he was in the shower, was bored, and then placed the shampoo bottle into his rectum.
Well, again, I have respect for those
I do
people.
too.
Right,
Here's some more. A dental pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't floss.
You're treating the wrong cavity
Yeah.
that way. A highlighter.
Okay.
A magic wand toy. Here's another quote one. Reports a 7-inch dildo inserted into rectum. When it accidentally went too far, he attempted to use pliers to remove it. Pliers got stuck too.
Well, I could see that happening with me because I don't even know the Allen wrench versus the Phillips.
I'm not flexible enough to get a pliers underneath there. Here's another one.
It's a Phillips screwdriver, not a Phillips wrench.
Plastic coat hanger inside his anus.
Yeah, okay.
He inserted the hanger during sexual activity. I don't even want to know. And then cut off the outside of the hanger so he could drive to the ER because he couldn't sit and drive. Here's another one. A sandal. Like, why? Okay, a doorknob. And here's
a doorknob I can see.
He inserted a light bulb into his rectum this morning with the glass side first, and due to the suction effect, the bulb got sucked up.
There's a suction effect?
Yeah, I guess so. I've never tried it.
So it's like Uncle Fester?
I guess so. Corncob pipe.
Okay.
Frosty.
Yeah, of course.
Frosty. Uncooked pasta.
Yeah, because cooked pasta wouldn't just not do anything.
Plus, you put it in there 6 to 8 minutes later, you got yourself some pasta. Eyeglasses, a rock, an egg. Here's another one with a quote. Was being intimate with his girlfriend, and they shoved a rectangular travel toothbrush holder in his rectum and was able to only get half of it out. Because they open, and so one half stays in there.
I know.
You yank it, and it's like,
I used one.
It.
I used one in New York.
That's why you don't use it for this.
Yeah. No.
So anyway, those are this
from
year.
Someone who has had several kidney stones.
Yeah.
Going in hurts.
Coming out hurts more.
Objects coming out hurt as well.
Oh, right, because all you have to do is just kind of hang in there, and eventually it's going to come out, right? I mean,
well,
the next time.
Well, the real pain from a kidney stone comes from where it goes from the kidney to the bladder, I think.
Okay.
Because the object, the kidney stone, you know what a kidney stone is? It's like a little stone. I mean, it's a hard calcified. So when it goes from the kidney to the bladder, it goes through like a membrane that obviously things shouldn't go. After that happens, the pain generally subsides, but you know that one of these days you're going to pee and something is coming out. And my first one that I had was like the size of a pea, like a literal size of a pea. Yeah.
You know what? You may have room to get a battery in there now.
Well, you're right. I wonder how many of these people are kidney stone survivors.
Right. I mean, the better the
stretched
kidney
out
stone, then you've got room for the thermometer. Next thing you know, you can get a pencil.
It's it's stepping stones. Yeah, it's little steps.
Something to consider. Well, anyway, it's good to be back in the saddle. We have decided to start the show, the year off
very classy,
as classy as possible.
Yeah.
We'll return to our normal, less classy next week. But we have to.
Hey, we hadn't done a show in 3 weeks, so we had a lot of class.
It's
built up.
It's built up.
Right. So we had to release it.
Anyway, we have people to thank. We need to thank our executive producer, Tony Lasano. Yes. Tony, I'm sure you enjoyed not having to go
listen
through
to this
these
for the last 3 weeks.
Also, thanks to Ed Silla with the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. Great Talk Radio isn't dead. It just moved to a better place, including YouTube.
Yeah, right.
Who knew?
Oh, who knew?
Who knew? And we want to do our audio au revoir right now. And this is a short one, okay, Dave? But the reason for it is important. January 10th, so this week, in 1863, the London Underground opened. And we had Emma Clark on the show. Emma Clark is the lady who does the audio for Mind the Cap. Mind the Cap. If you've ever been to London and
you know her, you've heard
going
her.
in the underground, she says, Mind the Cap.
She's also does a lot of like when there's a computer in a movie.
Yeah.
She's like the computer
She is.
voice.
Yeah.
Right.
She's got a great voice.
Oh, yeah.
And because we had her on Minutia Man Celebrity Interview, she agreed to do a privatized clip for us. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Here it is.
You're listening to Minutia Man. Mind the flab.
Mind the flab. All right.
Yeah. That wasn't very nice.
I know.
2026 could be different. Right?
We'll be back
After I
next
saw
week
myself in those mirrors and that. This is going to be a new year.
with another episode of
Minutia Man.
The proceeding was a presentation of the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. Find our other great shows on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and at RadioMisfits.com. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This has been a presentation of Opie Productions.
Tony, can you shut up?
There's like 170 episodes of our show on YouTube that we had no idea was on there.